Hello guys, Yazid is here and welcome to this episode, and we are going to discuss how to control or controlling the random element in duelyst. Now duelyst, to be fair, has one of the lowest card game random in it, but it's still a card game and have a lot of randomness because of that. So I want to show you how to take advantage and try to minimize your chance for a bad outcome and try to maximize your chance for a positive outcome when there is a random involved. Now, there's a lot of things you have to deal with randomness in the game. For example, your own spellborn here, shadow spawn, summon 2 rattling nearby, and this rattling will be around your general at 2 random positions around him. And for example, this my first turn, and I have a Gloom Chaser. Gloom Chaser have a chance to summon a random rattling nearby, so I want to take an advantage of that. So instead of summoning the Scarlet, the Internal, or Sapphire Seer here and in the turn, I decided to summon Gloom Chaser, and I have 7 positions around him. 4 of these positions will give me a positive outcome because I can summon another 2 mana minion Golem Metal Rust into another mana sphere, which allow me to take 2 mana sphere in this turn, denying the enemy from being able to take them the next turn. So I summon it, and I got the positive outcome, which is the rattling here. So I summon the 2 mana minion on the mana, and that make me ahead from the first turn. There is a lot of card has some random in it, and this is, for example, 1 deal 2 damage if this minion die in this turn. Put a random pit in your action bar, and you always want to use your random effect at the start of your turn. For example, if you want to replace any card, decided to replace it first, because that will show you what the outcome of the random effect, and that may change your strategy for this turn. For example, I want to play the Scarlet, the Internal, on the mana sphere, but I remember that I should replace my card, and I got the Golem, Brightness Moss Golem, and it got discounted because of my 2 mana, which allow me to play him in turn 4. Now, if you have watched my what's make a card good in duelyst, you will know that 5 mana minion should be a 5/6 based on my rule, and this minion break the rule a little bit by being 4 attack instead of 5, minus 1 attack, but being a 9 health, getting 3 extra health because it has no effect. And I tried the card, and it actually resulted in really good result. I can even play the Gasp of Agony this turn, but I decided not to make it as a comeback for if I ever need it. Now, as you see, by controlling this little thing, it allow me to be ahead of the enemy, and taking, I actually took the 3 mana tile just because I focused on the random effect, trying to minimize the negative outcome in this game. And he takes 0 mana tile. I take this one and this one and this one, which is something big, like. And even his hero power here, the Seeking Eye, both player draw a card. This have some random in it because you are drawing from your deck. Now, as I told you, that positioning is really important when you want to use your hero power, because it changes the result of the random effect. For example, I am here, and my shadow spawn will be in this current position 1 2 3 4 5 in these 6 position, but I want to block the enemy general movement, so I decided I will only move him one step ahead, and I will have 1 2 3 4 5 position, which is give me a 20% chance into one will summon here and allow me to summon another minion to block the enemy general movement. And that's what I did, and the 20% work was enough, and I play the one here around 20. I know it's more than that actually, because one of them will occupy one space and the other one will be occupied in another space, but we are not doing math here. Now this make me ahead of advantage. Of course he had a board clear, but I am still ahead because of that random element, and if he did not have the answer at that time, he will be losing the game. Now here I want to play the blood tier alchemist and the icon hall into these two minion, which I did a mistake by playing the blood tier alchemist first, because I should play the inkhorn gas first because I need to see the random effect. But at the time I thought like maybe I will not play the because as you see the random effect can be replaced, the random pit, and this will allow me to get what if the card I replaced was 4 mana. This will be a mistake, and maybe I want to play that 4 mana card. That's why I am telling you it was a mistake to play the blood tier alchemist first. The enemy here play the natural confluence, which is summon 4 copy and 5 mana, then play the seeking eye, and you should notice that he should start with seeking eye, not the natural confluence, because seeking eye only cost 1 mana, which the his spell will cost 5 and give him no alternative when he do it, like but the seeking eye will give him an extra card, and that may change his strategy by playing another minion. And these all you can say that these are mistake, but they are not 100% because it's depend on the randomness effect of it. So I play I replace the card before I start doing anything, and that changed my strategy immediately because I got the Shadow Walker. The Shadow Watcher, I mean. And I traded the minion in order to buff the Shadow Watcher. Now I know I did a mistake here by moving my journal here, but we live and learn. Now I am hoping to here's another interesting card, El Cowl, which gain 2 random abilities. I told you that you need to understand what's the outcome of the random effect in order to in order to try to manipulate them. Now if I were him, I would play it here, not here, because some of the outcome are range and blessing and provoke and rush. So if he get a rush or and provoke or a rush and range, here he will be able to take the minion away and still attacking my general. And if he got to provoke, it will allow him to move the minion if he want to get it closer, or to make it here and to block me in order to take the damage from the battling pit. But these outcome can only be done when you understand the result of the card. Replacing before I start, as you saw here, and I got spear here. Now I want to block the enemy general movement. So what I did, I put my general here because I don't want to take the damage from both these minion instead of here or here, and I want to activate it, which have like 66% to be one of the rattling here, because I want to play the other one here. I want to play the Sapphire Seer here, and that will block his general movement. It need to attack because it has forest field and he cannot move it, which result in me in next turn I can kill him with the Shadow Washer. Now this time I did not get the random effect, which is I told you it was 33% to be wrong, and that's what happened. And I did not play the Alcon Lure Master because it can be just killed by the Ilkal Howl and he can just move. I want to get another spell instead of the Ritual Banishing. Now, if I know the video is taking long, I am sorry for that. But if I were him, I would playing the egg first and then moving my minion and attack, because maybe I want to attack another one in order to protect my egg based on their position. No, I decided to clear his eggs this turn because it buff my Shadow Watcher, and of course do not give him this good position. Okay, he played his random effect first, then he decided his move. Now I want to know what pet I get. I get Sai. So I am ending the game here. I try to just lock him in the corner in order he will not be able to summon any minion, and that will be a game for him. I decide to attack in order to block one, take two of the artifact turn. Of the artifact, what do you call it? Durability. Artifact durability, yeah. And that was GG. I hope this was helpful for you. Sorry for the video taking so long, and if you enjoyed and got new information, please subscribe here and tell me your thought below in the comment. Thank you guys, and see you next, and good game.